What's going on out there, good people? What's going on out there? And we're back again with another one. This is the House of Business podcast, man. I hope everybody's having a good night out there. Hope everybody's that's tuned in. Just, you know what I mean? Day was great, man. Happy Saturday to you. Man, I just want to thank everyone, as I usually do every time I come on here, man. I just like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for watching these videos, just listening to them. There will be a point in time where we will move forward into having the fully recorded videos with the visual. Right now, at the moment, we do not have that for certain reasons. But man, we thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for coming to this channel, watching, coming to get the information. This is House of Business podcast, where we give you the tools, and the knowledge to execute your dreams and visions. And visions, we always have more than one, especially being an entrepreneur, basically being a business person, or basically just a visionary, CEO, founder. You always have more than one vision and try to integrate those visions as best as possible. But our episode tonight is faith, purpose, and business, aligning values with vision. Faith, purpose, and business, aligning values with vision. One thing I believe is that, all businesses should start with having some type of purpose. What I mean by purpose, there is a lot of people out there that say, I have the money. I want to be an entrepreneur. They have the money. They have the support. They can go and start a bakery. But if they're not passionate about that bakery, when things get hard, or they don't have the resilience, or they don't have the tenacity or the grit that it takes to when those hard times come, because they will come, what will happen is that they're not backed by passion. They're not backed by faith. They're not backed by the things that really, their why is not strong enough. And that why gives you motivation. Your why is a seed of faith. You can come to a hard point, and that why is your seed of faith. Why am I doing this? It helps you to remember why you got started in the first place. And a lot of time that's rooted, the why is the faith, the seed of faith, and it is sown in a place of purpose or passion. So when you sow that seed of faith, but there's your why you're doing it. Why do you feel like, this is, God called you to this? Or some people say the universe, but whatever you may say, but why do you feel like you were called to this specific business? And, that why that you have is your seed of faith, and the soil that you sow that in, is your purpose, your purpose. So you sow that seed into your purpose. So number one is what are you saying? So number one is the role of faith in decision making. So we're gonna go over 4 points, but the role of faith in decision making. So we're gonna go by, faith, purpose, and we're gonna talk a little bit about some other things in between, making decisions, faith-based decisions, or making hard decisions while not compromising, while still moving forward. But number one we have here is the role of faith in decision making. The role of faith in decision making. I believe this is very important for the simple fact that you're going to come across some deals, some people, some places, some finances, some investors, some groups that see you're talented. I'm gonna. This is kind of hard to believe, and a lot of people won't really understand this unless you've been to this level in business. There is a lot of people that will see your talent, see your faith, and they have the resources, they have the connections, they have the networks, Their sole purpose is to corrupt your faith in God, or your business, or corrupt your purpose, or your gifting, in a sense that benefits them in a more sinister way. Rather they use you, or rather they keep you in the dark, and they're using your gift, and they're manipulating that gift for the wrong reasons. And you're thinking that you're doing something purposeful. You feel like you have a purpose. So you have to be really discerning into who you connect yourself with, because you can corrupt your purpose, you can corrupt your why, you can corrupt your gifts. And a lot of people who are in higher positions, there's a lot of people out there saying, you don't know what you're talking about. There are a lot of people in higher positions that how they got there was through oppression. How they got to those certain places were through corrupting others' gift. Knowing that, or let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've been in a position before that the very person that caused the most destruction, setback, did spells and witchcraft on my finances and try to keep me in a bad situation. That very person was the one that acted like they came to my rescue. They was like, oh well, so they monitored my life, lied on me, had all these people monitoring me, watching me. And this is true story coming straight from my mouth to your ears. Sorry about that, guys. That's the subway. That's the subway out here. Oh man, sometimes it's therapeutic, but not when you record. But sometimes I come out here and I like to listen to the subway. I like to just listen to it and meditate. But yeah, so I've been in a situation where the very person who was in secret competition with me, that I never done anything wrong to this person. I work for this person. I use my gifts and my talents to help build this person up, build their business up. And they always behind the scenes suppress me to keep me hidden where they could use me, but no one else can discover my talent. And then it got to a point where they couldn't control me because it was revealed to me what this person was doing. So once I separated myself from them, they went all out. They couldn't attack me physically without going to being placed in a situation where they would go to jail, but they were extremely mad. So they went spiritually, try to put homelessness on me, and paid people to turn on me, even my family. There are people that have resources that, if you're coming from an impoverished place and people, they say that they love you, they see some money, this money is limited here, they'll turn on you, you know what I mean? Some people are also money hungry. Don't think for a second, in some of these situations that your wife won't take $100,000 or insurance policy out on you, you know what I mean? Just because of a jealous old boss or a jealous co-worker, I'll pay you $100,000, you know what I mean? We'll do it, So, I usually don't talk about things like this in these type of podcasts, but what I'm saying is that you need to you need to protect yourself, for one, especially with faith in business and your purpose and things of that sort of destiny while dealing with business. So number one is the role of faith in decision making. See, I kind of went off steps there with the role of faith in decision making. Every decision that you make, you need to have faith that your steps are being ordered. Yeah, when you fail, yes, you will fail. You have to understand that failure is a part of the process. If you do not fail in some area or some point, there is no room for improvement. Failure is only given so that you can become more wise. No one has become wise without going through some type of setback, downfall, betrayal, mockery. It's just that that's where wisdom comes from. And wisdom also comes from being able to not experience certain things and just believing that, okay, I'm watching someone else fail and say, okay, well, I'm not going to take that route because I understand that that's not the pattern needed. That's going to lead me to failure. So wisdom comes through that as well. But if you want a deep-rooted, immovable, type of wisdom, that type of caliber of wisdom, it comes through experience. It comes through the experience of failure. It comes through the experience of of betrayal and mockery and things of that sort. So the role of faith in decision making, just make sure that any decision that you make is all risky, but have faith that it's all for your good. It's going to work out for your good, and everything is going to turn out for the best. Number 2, aligning business goals with personal purpose. So all of your business goals has to align with your personal purpose, the reason why you're doing it. If you have all these business goals and let me put it like this. You can work your entire life. You can be a millionaire. You can set up all these different types of, let's say, business entities. So you can set up these business entities. You can have a whole co with, let's say, 20 subsidiaries. You can make over $300 million a year. But what I'm going to tell you is, if there is no purpose, no personal purpose that is aligned or in collaboration with your business goals, then you're only going to go to a certain point before you quit. You know what I mean? Unless you oppress people, use people, or use tactics to get certain things done just to make money. But what I'm saying is that if you do not have some type of purpose into what you're doing, you're going to fall off. You're going to take the easier route. You're not going to have the strength and the motivation and the tenacity and the resilience you need to continue to move forward in that purpose. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, purpose, knowing your purpose could be motivational. Knowing your purpose could give you strength or give you roots, into a certain business. But what I want you to know as well, when somebody is moving in a sense of purpose, there is an extra layer of a deeper, inner knowing of that no matter what happens, this is going to be fulfilled. No matter what happens, I'm going to make it. No matter what happens, I'm unstoppable. No matter what happens, this dream is not going to die. It's going to go on to the next generation. And a lot of times you need to move by purpose, because there's going to be times where you do not understand what's going on. One day everything could be going good. You can go to sleep and wake up, and the next day everything could be the tables turned overnight. But if you still have that inner knowing of moving in purpose, everything's going to be fine. I really don't understand what's going on. I really don't understand, how I got to this point. I really don't understand. But if your business goals are rooted in purpose, then there is a root there's a root that's there that helps you to keep going, keep moving forward. Hope you guys are getting this. Once again, man, I would like to thank everyone out here in New York. Shout out to Rochester. Shout out to let's say Wakefield, who's out by the Bronx. Shout out to Mount Vernon. Shout out to Lincoln Heights. Brooklyn. So man, we just check out some of our subsidiaries as well. We have some new products coming out for you guys. You can check out our catering service at www.thompsonsquaregardensrestaurantcompany.com. That's one of our subsidiaries, man. We serve all 5 boroughs in the New York area. So number three is overcoming challenges while staying true to your values. Overcoming challenges while staying true to your values. Now, I know a lot of people say, yeah, that's a hard one. You will be put in some situations where you will be tempted to compromise. I always heard this statement that said that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's a true statement. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And in business, you cannot allow yourself to come to a point where there is no such thing where there shouldn't be. The word desperation should never be in your vocabulary in business. You should never be so desperate that you compromise your values. There should be no business that's so important that you want it to stay alive so bad that you are willing to compromise. Now, I'm not saying compromise in the sense where that you collaborate with your competitor. Let's say you guys both sell computers. You guys both sell computers. You know what I mean? Your business is going down. It's not like you're bowing down to them, but you're at a point where you can't compete the way that you want to. So let's collaborate. Let's collaborate. Come out with a product, and it can help. It can help benefit both companies. That's a different compromise. That's different in compromising. And now what I mean compromising is you totally throw your values, your morals, things that you would normally not do or stand for, or people that you would normally not be in collaboration with, due to the nature, the history, or the nature, or the character, or the nature of that company and what they stand for. It doesn't align with your values, or your business goals and your business values. So that's something that you wouldn't normally do. So just make sure that you don't compromise your values. Having to make hard decisions. I know that can be hard for some people, but once you are compromised to a certain degree, you're hard to be trusted. You can lead a team of people, and as you're leading this team of people, you have these certain morals and these certain values, and that's what they respect about you. As soon as hard times hit and you compromise, those same people that you were leading, they won't look at you the same. So if you want people to look at you the same way that they looked at you when they seen that resilience, that tenacity, that fire in your eye, that passion, when everything was going good, they seen that bounce back in you, that dog in you. When things are going good, that drive in you. When you come to a point where you compromise, those same people that you're leading will not look at you the same. So you have to become disciplined. You have to be disciplined and stay disciplined in a lot of areas. Number 4, inspiring and empowering others through business. So, like we're saying, this is faith, purpose, and business. Faith, purpose, and business. Aligning your values with your vision. So that's what we're talking about. Aligning your value with your vision. Yeah, I apologize for that. Next time we're gonna do this in in a quieter place. But I really hate being caged into a place when doing these videos, or I really hate being caged into a place. Maybe next time, make it a little bit more interesting, man. I'll let you guys go on a walk with me. We'll walk around Manhattan, or we'll walk around Brooklyn, or the Bronx, or we'll walk around Queens, and I'll give you guys a visual. So, number 4 is inspiring and empowering others through business. That's what your whole purpose is. It should be about for business. Businesses are only created businesses are only created to serve a need. If there is no need, if there is no need, no one ever wore shoes before. No one ever wore shoes before, or everyone has every pair of shoes there is no need for your business. And business are only created to serve needs. If there is no need in the community, there's no place for a certain type of business. If everyone rode horses, nobody wants a car in this community. Why would there's no need for you, or basically, if there are a lot of cars in this area, there's no need for a new car dealership. If there's 100 car dealerships, one on every corner, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is, your business has to serve a need in the community. It has to serve a need, but your business also, and this when you have brand awareness, and when you start to have your brand and start to become more visible, that brand needs to be attached to something of substance. We have different brands. I don't care if it's from Hallmark making cards, you know what I mean? There's more. The brand is attached to a family, a warm greeting, warm welcoming, things of that sort. That comes with that brand awareness. Once you look at that, you automatically think, oh, this is a warm welcome card. This is something that's going to be cherished. I can use many more examples as well, dealing with brand awareness. But your brand needs to be attached to something of rare or priceless value, either in the community, families, the business industry, something corporate that helps people, philanthropy, charity work. Once people look at your brand and they see your brand, it needs to be tied to a deeper meaning. It needs to be tied to something that's immovable, that somebody's gonna say, okay, well, I don't like their chicken, but the fact that they donate this and donate that, I don't mind going there and donating. I don't mind being a part of that. Maybe we can fix the chicken later. But for the fact that their vision and their outlook on community relief efforts draws me in. I don't mind paying that every piece of chicken I buy, they give one away to a community. So it's okay with that. But yeah, so we have those 4 points that we talked about. You go back in this video. You can kind of go over the points that we talked about in this video. I pray and I hope you guys learn from this video. I will start to make more detailed, in-depth videos. Once we get a studio, or once we will be able to sit down and record and add guests to the show and add certain entrepreneurs and add certain people that we would like to bring along. Once we get to that point where we can have that studio and have it somewhere inside of a venue or office, then these videos will be more in depth. They'll be more tailored, to our listeners' needs. But I just encourage you guys, continue to support, continue to. When I ask for any donations, we're just continue to support, continue to. Check out some of our companies. Once again, my name is Caleb Thompson. I am the owner of Thompson Square Gardens Restaurant Company, Thompson Shoe and Clothing Unit, Thompson Tech Electronics. We also partner with Euro Distribution. Amazing products. If your restaurant or your catering service is looking for any things that's like to go where any type of bamboo utensils, anything for appetizers, amazing origami boxes, for to go. It's very fancy. So anyone that's in the food service industry in any area, any level, check out eurodistribution.us. That's an amazing company that we partner with as well. So man, thank you guys for coming out, and I usually just say peace, but man, but this is the House Business Podcast. I want you guys to know I love you. I want you guys to know, man, to hold on to your dream or your vision. Don't let anyone downplay you or stop you from achieving what you need to achieve. It's going to happen. It's going to work. And if that is your purpose, if that is your God-given purpose, it's attached to business, it's attached to finance, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. We will go deeper, like I said, into certain subjects. And as I continue to learn and grow, I'll continue to pass that information along. Man, shout out to my family, the Thompson family. Man, shout out to my family. We're scattered throughout the U.S. Shout out to my family. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. Man, it's been a good one. It's been a good one, man. It's been a good year. And I just encourage you guys, man, as we continue to go on this journey, continue to grow, and it's going to get better and better. So God bless you. Peace.